As the circus continued outside the world number one's detention hotel, his supporters rallied in Serbia.
We are not angry with the people of Australia, we are actually angry with their politicians.
I think justice will prevail and that they will decide and he will win his 10th Australian Open and 21st Grand Slam.
On Monday, we will gather here with a different epilogue to celebrate his freedom.
On local Serbian TV, the Serbian Prime Minister said they've negotiated gluten-free food and exercise equipment for Novak Djokovic. Fellow detainee, Czech player Renata Vorochova left Melbourne last night on a flight to Dubai. She arrived last month and played a warm-up tournament before her visa was cancelled.
For them to all of a sudden change their mind and for her to have to leave is really extraordinary. And it doesn't put Australia in a good light with the rest of the world, I wouldn't have thought.
The advice that I have from Border Force is that their assessment of any visas relating to the Australian Open has now been completed.
Djokovic will tell the Federal Circuit Court tomorrow he got his Australian visa on November 18, but he still didn't have a vaccine exemption. According to court documents, he didn't catch COVID until a month later. He tested positive on December 16. Despite this, 2 days later, he went to a young tennis players' award ceremony in Serbia. A fortnight after that, Tennis Australia gave him a vaccine exemption to play at the Australian Open. On the 1st of January, Djokovic was told by Home Affairs his travel declaration had been assessed and he'd met the requirements for quarantine-free travel. On January 4, Djokovic announced he was travelling to Australia. He was detained in Melbourne when he arrived the next day.
I'll respectfully leave any commentary until after it's been heard by the courts, and my understanding is that there's a hearing tomorrow.
The court may exercise its discretion and allow him to stay and play.
The Federal Circuit Court hearing is scheduled for tomorrow morning, despite efforts by the Home Affairs Minister to delay until Wednesday. Djokovic's lawyers say Tennis Australia needs to know by Tuesday whether or not the world number one will play in the Australian Open. Nicole Asher, ABC News, Melbourne.